We specialize in 55 plus buyers and sellers in this area and have helped a lot of people get into homes here. The 5 ways that our 55 plus buyers tend to finance their homes. So the first one, I'm sure it's what you all expect, cash. That is certainly the most direct way that a lot of our clients can buy a home. Cash in this instance would be considered any funds that you have that you can pull out and pay directly for the home that way. The pluses are, of course, you're not paying interest, you're not paying fees typically. Plus, it looks really great to a seller when you're making an offer on a home if it's cash. Now, the negative thing could be that you're pulling cash out that could be working for you in other ways. And there are some other tax benefits to not using your cash to purchase a home. So the second way that a lot of buyers tend to finance a home is a standard loan. It can be conventional. We do have some buyers that use FHA or VA financing, but this would be the standard typical loan that you think of for purchasing homes. The good thing about this is that you can make any offer contingent on this so that you don't have to put any money up front or anything like that unless you get the home, unless the sale goes through. There is a tax benefit to getting a loan. You are able to deduct in your taxes any interest that you pay on these loans. So that is one reason, you might be surprised, but that is one reason that a lot of financial advisors will actually recommend that instead of using cash or pulling funds from elsewhere, that their clients use a standard loan because they do have tax benefits to that. The biggest negative is, of course, you are going to have fees associated with the loan. You're going to have to pay interest. If you put less than 20% down, you're going to have to pay mortgage insurance. And then, of course, the other downside to this is that in a competitive market, this type of loan is going to have to be contingent typically on being approved for the loan. So that can look negative, like a negative thing when you're putting an offer in to a seller. A lot of times sellers will prefer cash offers. The third thing that a lot of our buyers are doing is taking out a home equity loan. Now, of course, one big negative to this is if you don't have equity in your home or don't have a lot of equity, this isn't a great option for you. But if you own your house outright or have a lot of equity built up in your home, typically you can take a loan out. Typically, it's best to do this before you have your home listed. And you can borrow against the equity that you have. And then once you purchase your new home and sell your existing home, then you are able to pay that off. And ideally, you won't have a balance anymore. So that would get rid of, having to pay interest and having to worry about monthly fees. However, you do often have some fees associated with a home equity loan. In order to close it, you typically do have to pay some fees. The other really great thing about a home equity loan, if you can do it, is that to a seller, a home equity loan looks like cash because typically you're able to settle this before you purchase the home. Oftentimes it's best to have it already available to you before you make an offer. That way to the seller, you have cash, you're paying cash at settlement. They don't even know that you have a loan. So that can be another really great thing about using a home equity loan if you're trying to buy in a competitive market. The fourth method that a lot of our buyers use is a bridge loan. So a bridge loan is really a great option if you do have to sell your home, if you are not able to hold 2 mortgages at once, especially if you need to sell your home in order to qualify for a standard loan. Bridge loan is a really great way to do that, so you don't have to get a standard 30-year, 15-year mortgage, but it does allow you to put in a competitive offer. We have a lot of people who do, for one reason or another, want to settle on their current home before they have to purchase their next home. And that can be complicated. It can be stressful, especially with two different deals. You never know when things may get delayed. So a bridge loan is a really great option for buyers who want to use the funds from their current home sale, but that want to also put in a competitive offer on a home that they plan to purchase. Bridge loan. And what a bridge loan is it is a loan that basically is borrowed against your current home. So the benefit of it is that it allows you to keep your current home, use their financing to purchase your new home, and then you sell your current home. Once you sell your former home, you pay off that bridge loan. What's nice is that you don't have to make the offer contingent on being approved for that loan, because typically they are offering you a pre-authorization to be approved for the loan before you settle on the home. One other big negative thing there is that you have upfront fees with a bridge loan. Typically they are higher than a conventional loan. The other thing is, of course, there are rules about how much time you have to sell your home. So it could backfire if, say, you don't sell your home within 60 to 90 days. The good news is almost every market right now is having no trouble selling homes within 90 days, but that is definitely a big risk to consider. The fifth method that a lot of our sellers use is a HECM for purchase. Basically, this is a loan where you are putting about 50% down on the home. So it's much different. Conventional loans, you can put 3%, 5%, 10%, 20% down. These loans require 50 to 60% down. It actually depends on your age. You do have to be 62 or older and able to use a HECM for purchase loan. And then the nice thing is that you don't have any monthly payments while you own the home. If you do decide to sell it, then you do get a portion of the proceeds from that sale when you do decide to sell it. It depends on how long you live there. So this program is really great for people who don't necessarily care about building a whole lot of equity. It's really great, again, for 62 and over people that would prefer to have their cash to do with whatever they want while they're living in the home. They don't need to worry about mortgage payments or anything like that. So those are 5 different ways that our buyers tend to finance their homes for this move. If you have any questions, we'd love to talk you through some of this. I know it's a lot of information. Of course, if you would like recommendations for our local lenders, just even to talk to and run questions by, they certainly would be the best ones to talk you through these different options. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please feel free to reach out to us with any questions.